Well, good afternoon. I'm a little late to the party. Had to take care of some household chores that would have just bored you. Just to let you know, I had actually charge on my wearables, which I am going without again, part two, except for one, which I'll say in a few minutes. And then I had to do my laundry, which is a wait and see. So and I had to do, and then I was gonna, while I was doing my second part of my laundry, which is the drying part, I was going to go out for my walk. I had already taken my pre-workout, my one scoop of strawberry mango flavored Total War from Redcon 1. If you're interested in checking those out, you can see the link in my description below, and then use my code ERICT to save 20% off if you choose to purchase something from Redcon 1, and I'll be thankful that you do. As I was waiting to the wash to transfer over to the dryer, I was going to go for a walk while I was in the dryer, but I decided to get on my computer here and clean up some stuff and prepare for, the tax season that's coming up really quickly. And then also I started last night revamping my Redcon 1 playlist, and I'm transferring it over from Apple Music over to Spotify, which offers more interaction. And then I'm cleaning that up and adding some music to it daily. So right now I think I got like 56 tracks to it, and it's a combination of dance and track, and it's a transitional kind of way. So that way you don't really need to hit shuffle on your Spotify app. You just hit play and just let it go, and it'll just transition through different genres of music, but hype music to keep you going through your workouts, whatever your workout may be. So that's where I'm at right now. So it's, as I say this, it is 1:45 in the afternoon. I'm looking to, actually, the dryer just got done, so that means I gotta go take all my clothes out of the dryer, put them in my room on my bed, and then either decide to continue that effort to fold them and put them away, or to go for the walk and then come back and put them away. But I might fold them and put them away just to get done and complete my laundry altogether. And then we'll go for a walk. What I'm doing for my walk is I'll be still using the Steps app. If you watched my last video from last week, I did a walk using just my phone alone, no wearables like today. And I just tracked it with my phone using the Steps app, which is like a pedometer app. And it uses the phone's GPS and accelerometer to track everything. The only thing it didn't track as far as for metric wise is my heart rate, because I had no wearable that had heart rate. I had no chest strap, heart rate monitor, armband, nothing. So, but this week, that's where it's going to add. I'm going to use my phone by itself, along with adding a chest strap heart rate monitor. The one I'm going to be using, it's called Fitcent, Fitcent, one word. It's an inexpensive heart rate monitor that I got a few years ago to initially connect to my VSync app, which is my nutrition macro accounting app that has capabilities of recording some workouts in, using your heart rate, like for walks, running, and cycling on the heart rate monitor side of things. But I'll be using it to connect to my Steps app and recording my heart rate. So I'll see you on the flip side. So, got my stack of laundry here, as you can tell. That's what I am going to do. I'm going to tackle this, get it done. I don't have to worry about it until tomorrow, and then I have to do my whites. I try not to do both loads in one day, just to cut down on electrical usage, on how they charge us here in San Jose, in the energy. And when I have that, I have my chest strap monitor here, and this is the brand. I don't know if you can see it, Fitcent. So it's not a rechargeable unit. It does take a coin style battery, and I've had this device probably for about 4 years now, give or take, and I've only had to replace the battery once. But then again, I'm also not using it every single day, and when I do, the types of workout that I do are not over extraneous to where in length and time that I run the battery dead, as a lot of other users do, and the hybrid users do when they do their training. But that's what I'm going to be wearing by itself when I go for my walk and have it connected. I'll try my best to do a video before I go for my walk, just showing the connection process, and it's pretty much straightforward. All right. So I'm back. I'm about to go head out for my walk right now. I completed my laundry. I actually caught up on my YouTube videos, so basically I'm done watching for what I had to watch, and cut up on that. And yeah, I'm pretty much caught up and just ready to go. But before I head out, I wanted to show you again. I will be using the Steps app, which if all y'all, of course today I haven't been going anywhere, so the steps are abysmal, you know. So that's the Steps app right there. Now, when I go and start a workout, it brings up the GPS basically instantly. And then in the corner to the left of the start button, there's a little heart icon. You click on it, and it brings up your heart rate sensors that are connected to it. See, right now it detects my Whoop band, but I am not going to be wearing my Whoop band for the heart rate sensor. I'm going to be wearing that chest strap. So let me go ahead and get that for you. So here's my chest strap. The light is blinking already. Let me just go ahead and put it on because I gotta make sure I get this flat. Okay, so that is leveled, chest strap centered in the sternum, and it's comfortable, it's flexible band. So that's basically how that chest strap works. And it says it's searching for it. Okay, it's now connected. So now I can go back and click on that heart rate. It's searching for it. And as you can probably tell, it found it's on the bottom of the list. I just tap on it, put a check mark on it, hit done. Come on, hit done. And now the little heart rate is filled. The little heart icon you can see there is filled. That means it is monitoring my heart rate. And then once I begin my outdoor walk, right to the right of the outdoor walk, there's an up arrow and left arrow or down arrow. I click on that to expand and get my stats instead of looking at the map, because I know where I'm going. And that's the process. So let me return back to you and let's get back to the walk. Okay, so we're upon the apex of my walk, and I just wanted to show you where I'm at. According to as I'm reading, I'm about hitting the 10.5 minute mark. I put my goal this time for 20-minute walk. Right now it's saying I'm in a zone 4 heart rate area, 142, now went to 141 beats per minute. I've taken roughly around 1,070 steps. Distance 801.2 yards. Hasn't gone to the half-mile rate yet. And pace is 23 minutes, 29 seconds per minute per mile, 102 calories burned. And my elevation is at 136 feet. And let me get that to you. So, I don't know if you can see this. That's where I'm at. And now I guess it looks like I just changed to zone 3, heart rate down to 134. And yeah, having a chest strap heart rate monitor to help monitor as I'm going to squint more because the sun is just getting into my eyes. Is a good thing to have. Of course, having a wearable, which I will test out next on using the Steps app and controlling it with my Apple Watch only, and not have my phone with me, except for the music, of course. But other than that, that will be on the next vlog, just to show you how to get started with your workouts, what tools you can use at a minimum cost, and get things done, and get that effort. So I'm trying to get my calories burned, get my supplements. I fueled this walk with Total War pre-workout strawberry mango flavored from Redcon 1. And of course, as I mentioned, link in the description. But to tell you the truth, that will be my last bottle of Total War pre-workout. And anything caffeinated from Redcon 1, because I am trying to phase off of caffeine, and I still have that container, so I'm only doing half scoops right now, which is about 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. And then Redcon 1 does have a caffeine-free version of the pre-workout. It's called Total War Pump, and that should be my go-to pre-workout if I choose to do any pre-workout at all. But yeah, let's get it in, and I'll see you on the flip side. Pretty easy. Just to update you, 13 minutes in, zone 3, 136 beats per minute, in about 1,300 steps. 122 calories burned. And let's go, Fit Fam. So I'm back from my walk, and I feel exhilarated. I love the endorphins pumping right now, and I feel good. And it was kind of brisk and kind of chilly, but I think it was just right. So got a little bit of a sweat on, but too much. Not too much was burned. But yeah, so I want to give you a chance to see. I have to have my phone here on a dock in my office here now because the battery went down to 10%, so I'm charging it. So I wanted to go over with basically what I've come up with on my walk to show you the results. Okay, so this is don't mind this. This is just the charger for my Galaxy Watch 3. So the outdoor walk, and you probably notice this is actually a more of a closer look than I did last week's vlog of it. So you got outdoor walk, the event they did, and they have some kind of issue with when you review your activity. It says yesterday. The time is correct, 4:10 to 4:36 p.m. That is the correct time, but the day of the week is incorrect. And I've reached out to StepSats, I think at least once, regarding that. That has to be fixed, and I think they said they know about it and they're trying to figure it out, but I think it's been close to 6 months now since I reached out about that, and obviously they have not figured it out. So anyways, you got the time, the distance. My goal was 20 minutes, as you can see right below the distance or the time there, and I did 25 minutes and 28 seconds. I did reach my goal prior to reaching back to my house, and I continued to go up and down my property a few times because when I got home, I was very close to hitting the 1 mile mark. So I did do that. I did, as you can see right here, it says 1.0 miles. On Apple Health or Apple Fitness, it says 1.02 miles. So it's a little bit more specific. But anyways, I did hit that 1 mile mark, and I even got the little chime from the Steps app pushing saying that I did reach my distance goal for the day. There's my goal for this workout right there, the 20-minute marker. You can see a little clock in the middle. That means that's what my goal was set based on time instead of just distance or calories burned or whatever, and I hit that. So 230 calories burned on this walk, and then again 1 mile distance, 2,494 steps during the walk. My average pace was 24 minutes 56 seconds per mile. My ascent means elevation increase from the time I start. I reached up to 16 feet. And then there's the part where the chest strap came in, my heart rate. So average heart rate was 133 beats per minute. 143 beats per minute was the max, and you can see the level throughout the entire walk. And then there's a drop down here that will show you your actual levels, different zones, or I should say zones. And for the most of the walk, it will show here I'm in an endurance zone. So I was building endurance. My heart rate was helping me build endurance during that time, and the endurance zone is from 121 to 138 beats per minute. And that's where I spent most of my time. That's where you can see the biggest bar graph there. 16 minutes, 7 seconds in the endurance zone. So with a little bit of intense in 7 minutes and 41 seconds, that's zone 4. And then here's my pace. This is a minute per mile. Like I said, 24 minutes, 56 seconds, minutes per mile. Average was 24 minutes, 30 seconds, minutes per mile. And there's the 2 bars. I barely touched past 1 mile. So the main bar right there that's highlighted brighter in green is the main bar, and then there's a drop down here. Let me change it over to time or speed, and there's a graph for my speed. Average speed was 2.4 miles per hour. I reached at a top speed of 3.8 miles per hour during that walk. And then there's a little drop down that shows you the splits. Mile 1 was 24 minutes 30 seconds per mile, and then mile 2, which I didn't really get to, so of course it's going to be a lot higher. I only got 200ths of a mile, so I figured it out to be 36 minutes 13 seconds as the average time for that mile, but I didn't even cover it. And then lastly is the elevation. Like I said, my ascent was average 16 feet. My max elevation was 133 feet, as you can see where the graph is. It's basically right in the middle of my walk, which is true because I start off and I end up walking uphill, and then when I get to about the halfway point in my walk, I start going back downhill. So that is the StepSat, and this is one of the key things to that chest strap heart rate monitor I used. And also just to keep knowing that once I have it connected, wear it, and I connect it to my phone, and the app reads it, I don't have to do anything further as far as we're having it to start reading on the app. Once you start your activity on here, it will start reading and calculating your heart rate. You just have to keep
your body metrics, up to date. And what that entails, that means your sex, your height, your current weight, as accurate as possible, and of course your age. And it'll based off of that, and that's how it does. The algorithm checks it out. So, hi, I'm back. Yeah, so that's basically my walk, and that's what I do for my walk to track my metrics. I have a plethora of other apps on my phone that I could do, and I don't know if this is blurry because of the light behind me. What's going on here? Let me try this again here. Here, let me cut back. Let me reset this camera. Okay, that's better. I don't know why. I guess just going from a screen projection light into the camera makes it a little blurry, and then the focus on this is not that great. This camera is several years old. It's the Canon G7X. It's basically when vlogging became a thing on YouTube that everybody went and grabbed until the Mark II came up, the second edition of this. But this one still works for me, and the pictures and videos are fine. They work. Anyways, where was I saying? Yeah, so that is the one app that I use on here, and the reason why I got a question on, I think, last week's YouTube, or an image that I posted on my Fitcent community section, that why don't I not just use Apple Fitness to track my workouts? Well, Apple Fitness does not track your workouts by itself without any wearables, and that was my point. You have to have the Apple Watch connected to it to start any kind of workouts. And if I did wear my Apple Watch Series 7, which does connect to Apple Fitness, I could have started my workouts from the watch and not even carry my phone, except for if I just wanted or have my phone connected to it, because my watch does have GPS built into it. It has a single band antenna, not the new dual band ones that are now out. And it also has an accelerometer, so it could do all that I need to do, and also the heart rate detection without my phone. The only thing I would use my phone for is just to listen to music, listen to podcasts or an audiobook, whatever I choose to listen to during my walk to keep me going. That is why I'll do that. And I could do that exact same thing with my Apple Watch, because the Steps app has a native app on Apple Watch that I installed. And if I were to start my walk from the watch, that's all I would need too. Just my watch, and I wouldn't need my phone except for the music or audio source if I wanted to listen to audio during my walk, which I'll do at the next one. Like I said, I'm going to take you a journey along just from the basics. Once we get to the starting points, I will have a video discussing all the apps I have on my phone, and it will get so combobulated and so confusing that it might overwhelm me with all the app selections. But what you have to do is just go for basics. I'll even do something with the Samsung Health app from my phone here too. So with the Samsung Health app on my iPhone, I could have done the same thing as I did last week. Just open the Health app, the Samsung Health app, and start my walk, and it would have detected all the stats except for my heart rate using the phone's specifics tech. And then, like today, I could have opened up Samsung Health app. I could have connected the Fitcent chest strap heart rate monitor to the Samsung Health app, and then that way I could have done everything I would have done and added the heart rate monitor to it. So I did not need a wearable for any of these activities. I could have gone for an outdoor run. I could have done it for a bike ride. So yeah, the only other thing I could think of that could require a watch that you might want to use if you're doing more than just, for two things. One, if you do not want to always bring your phone with you, then yeah, go ahead and bring your watch. Especially if your watch has LTE service on it, phone service on it, then you definitely don't need to bring your watch. Just bring a Bluetooth earbuds like I was wearing, something this small, that you can wear and listen to music, and your phone can stream music. Spotify now streams through Apple Watch with cell service, so you can listen to Spotify, or of course you can listen to Apple Music, and then that's basically it. You can get going. So I'll show you the basics on my next vlog next week. For the rest of the night, what I'm going to do is just going to kick back. I'm going to clean up here. I actually still got to do my laundry. I actually did not finish it up. I still have to fold my shirts and put those away, my t-shirts, and put those away. Then after that, I'm going to clean up for the night and settle in and call it night. Okay? So I thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions on what I'm doing to optimize my health and going through my journeys and going through my walks and whatever else that you may have, go ahead and leave them in the comments in below, and I'll check you on the next vlog. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you in the next vlog. Take it easy.